Ready for action. Drop your weapons. All right, men. Drop your weapons. Fight for the Empire.
Now, that came out wrong. I just meant if I had to multitask, they had to multitask. Stop that.
The trooper should always stay on his feet.
Get a room. Hello. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel which has morphed into something like a vlog, like current events, like an erratic
Keep moving, trooper.
combination of whatever. Okay, today there's the workman has been commissioned to come over to my room, so now I'm seriously back into the it's gonna be upheaval, and my thing isn't working. What's going on here? Oh God, I don't know. Okay, excuse me. This is like
Trooper standing by.
this must be corrected immediately. This must be corrected. What it is somehow this thing is not secure, which is typical of things going on in this. Now it slowly goes down. You can hang in there. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, that's what we need. Time consumption. Been watching some of this stuff. Found out my new. Just a second. Hello? Hello? Is anything weird? Okay. See, like this one. What if you get like a small magnet? Ooh. Look at that. Whoa. Look, it's a small magnet. Small magnet's haunted. Oh my. We'll get there. But yeah, I've been watching some of these other videos, and wow, these guys have been doing it for freaking years. I don't know. It's like so much really. Stop comparing. But I enjoy this stuff. Get little tips, so come on, let's get into it. And picking up my fake accents and stuff like that. My accent's fake, theirs is real. So if I totally blotto mutilate someone else's accent, it's not a disrespect. It's just commentary on my limited, what do you call them? What is that? Okay, it's limited, well, you know, thanks. All right. La la. How limited is that? All right. So, see, I just, I got told that, like, I have this book, there's this desk, and on top of the desk is a mountain of books. Oh, it's totally coming off. Look. Okay. If we're gonna be like that, then we're gonna be like that, then. I mean, this isn't going anywhere. It's a total bunch of books, okay? So I'm a bunch of books, and I can't do nothing because this is in my hand now. Okay, so the total bunch of books, I mean, it's a mountain of books, right? Mountain, I say. Why is this coming off? Why do things like this happen? Why is that? Why? Hey, so the mountain of books, because like I got a couple degrees and I've been like the university student my whole life. You know what I'm saying? No, but you know, there's intelligence there. This is that was never appreciated. The creative talents and such and whatnot, and all the things we must endure. Now, this is too tight, and it's all way over there. Okay, how's that? Nice. That was like making some strange sound. Now, yes, we used the pad for time. Yeah, that nice. Frank Zappa asks, what is your conceptual continuity? Hang loose, have a nice day, aloha. Happy now? It's only a plague pot 2. I want you to be happy. Now we're gonna run through this stuff like the Black Death. We've done it before. Williams did it before. We'll do it again. So this is kind of news-ish, of course. And the news is like this. Okay, first off, I'll show you. This is the headline. Da-da-da! Fish fewer. Or fewer fish. Don't know. Back in Hanama Bay, when they reopened the thing, they're having a limited number of people go in, but they find out, you know what? There's not so much fish. Last time, the first plague, part 1, they basically, I don't know, shut it down. It was all shut down. Everything was shut down. Why is my gamma key all weird now? Gamma key, I sound like space friggin' Captain Space Cadet. So, they shut down. All the fish came back. Even sharks came back to eat the fish. That's what's so cool. The sharks are coming back. Like, hey, man, that's what I'm supposed to do, eat fish. That's some guy and someone with the flippers on. And so, and they reopen. 25% capacity. Not that much. And still, the fish stay gone. Once they start putting people in the water, the fish are like, I'm out of here. Okay, so here's back in the day. See that? Let me do this one. I get the scene change thing going on. Look at my mailbox. This is Kailua resident Mrs. Bill Carter. Bill Carter? Okay, she's got the mailbox, Pani Panta, because she says, I like to make things. I like to make things. Careful there. And the mailman likes it. And the mailman likes it. Uh-oh. Flowers don't wilt either. Most of them are plastic. It's 1976. No worry. Hey, they no melt. They're plastic. They no melt. They no wilt. They're plastic. Cool, eh? 76. Okay. Hey, you're lucky it's not 2021. Your flowers would have gone up in flames. They would have melted and burst into flames. It's so hot. It's gonna be a hot day. The trade winds are down. The hurricane's coming this way. It's Hurricane Linda. Linda. We got one of our readers named Linda. So it's good. We got the major. Peru? I forget countries like South American. I think it's Peru? No, not Peru. Whatever. It's like one of the South America. Sorry, careful. John Wayne Bobbitt's wife was from South America. No, she's a good girl. She has a heavy Spanish accent, which is gonna go great with Hamlet. No, she's really good. Her name's Linda. Linda, so you're a hurricane today. The hurricane's puttering out though. It's going. And this is like the main thing, right? Just go. Ba ba. City Kabul. It was kind of fun, but I'm not a fool. After 20 years, I wisened up and said, bye bye Kabul, bye bye. Bye-bye, kaboo, bye-bye. So anyways, yeah, there's even accounts of, like, shootings at the airport out of Kabul, and people hanging onto the airplane as it's taking off. I mean, literally, it's like, not quite the fall of Saigon, but fun. Alright, okay. Football is back. Sudoku. Innovative fish farm proposed. Letters to the editor. I'm running late. Sorry, it's Monday. So here's the kind. Let's put it this way. Now as the U.S. Now where were we? All right. Hey, those guys are bad news. And just think of the poor guys, right? That had to work, the Taliban guys that had to work for the U.S. people, right? Like translators or guides. They're like, don't leave me. I was working with you guys. That's the guy hanging on the airplane. This is taking off. Oh, and now letters to the editor. Shoot. Okay, we got some time. It can't happen here. I'm telling you, my dear, that it can't happen here. I've been working it out, baby. Thought about it a lot of times. And it can't happen here. Alright. Enough of your Zappa retro lyric from the... Wait. What the heck? Where's it? Oh. I need some light here. It's a friggin' Afghan Biden foreign policy failure. The fall of Afghanistan is a tragic reminder of the fall of Saigon. Who wouldn't have thought of? Remember Saigon? They left Vietnam and it was a total mess. And they're jumping off. They had the embassy in Saigon, and they had airplanes coming on the roof, and shuttling people off. And there was just chaos. And then the last video, I'm not video, I guess it was just film. The last visual you see is them pushing off that Huey helicopter off the roof. And it's the classic fall of Saigon picture. Vietnam. Troops will be sent in to remove American personnel from Kabul, and the president has told the Taliban to spare our American embassy. Asking terrorists, it's all gone, it's over with. This is like old news. Editorial letter to the editor. Asking terrorists to please do something for us is egregious, not friendly. How dare you ask me to do something for you? Is the president in Washington while this complete breakdown is happening? Is the president in Washington while this complete breakdown is happening? No. He's taking a long weekend away from Washington. La 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 la. Joe Biden's in a spa. He's taking in a movie, putting on the headphones. Don't bother me, I'm putting my phone on. Do not disturb. 7 months into his administration, and there is a failure in his foreign policy happening. Our border is being overrun with illegal immigrants. Ew! And not wearing masks. And many infected. And spreading COVID-19. Fear-mongering. And yes, a lot of them are infected. They should just herd them up and give them all vaccines. And Afghanistan was Biden's policy. He's just got in there. Inflation is soaring. Oh, the spending of Congress is just gonna... You know why inflation is soaring? because all the businesses are taking advantage of the pandemic economics. That's what inflation. They're passing the cost to the consumer. That's pure inflation. Sorry. Crime is rampant. Oh yeah, don't defund those police. Keep the riots going. And Vice President giggles. And the Vice President giggles when questions. She's a girl. God, this guy. Okay, GOP colors are flying. You wanted them, and now you have the results. Donald Grabber, Kakako. With this little elephant lapel pin. Okay, stop making fun of the... We should be kind to the GOPers. We're still... in need of mental arrangement. Stuff is out of order. It's not at ease. It needs to be eased. You don't like things that are diseased in the mind. Unless you're like me, I have fun with that. Complaints about states' voting laws baseless. The proposition that our precious democracy is threatened by states passing laws to protect the integrity of their elections is flawed, primarily because America is not a democracy. Here we go, political science. Cite article, Democratic Texas fled to defend democracy. Article, August 12th. It is a constitutional republic. Is it now? In which state and local governments determine their desired policy with minimal federal government intervention. Notwithstanding the talking points of the left. Those people, listen to them, the left. Are you one of them? Are you one of the left? No, don't hurt me. Talking points to the left are about deprivation of voting rights are utterly baseless. Wrong. It's not utterly baseless. And they are doing it exactly for that reason. It's like gerrymandering. Gerrymandering where they redraw the borders so they have more voters and they can't vote for the other guy. That's what they're doing. They're trying to cut people out of the voting process. They're trying to protect the integrity of the election. It's not a democracy. It's a constitutional republic. I'm sorry. You don't belong. When asked about the demographics being denied any such rights, the fleeing Democrats themselves... Oh! Okay, we'll go a little over. The fleeing Democrats, I guess the ones that went to Washington, D.C., they're fleeing. They booked out of there so they couldn't have a quorum, so they couldn't pass the laws. This guy's pro-Texas. I don't like that when people are pro-Texas. I lived there for 5, 6, 7. I lived there for a long time. To me, it's not the real Texans. It's the people that move to Texas that act like they're real Texan. But that's another story. The fleeing Democrats, right? Okay, so it's all... I'm just pointing out how these things are biased. And plus, I'm tired of just sitting there listening. The proposed legislation in red states seeking to secure their electoral process most times increases access to the right to vote while ensuring that the only legitimate voters are counted. Meaning that after the voting, if certain people's votes aren't considered legitimate, they are not counted. So you got them coming and you got them going, and they're diminishing. Only the votes that vote for my candidate count. Those there don't. That's what they're going for. Requiring ID of voters in states that currently do not is one avenue suggesting that current legislation ID. Some states have the ID thing, and some states it's not so easy to get ID. It costs like $100 and stuff like that. And a lot of people just can't get that stuff. ID is one thing. It is just my home state of Delaware. The idea that So based on that, he's saying that it's nonsense, darling. It's just nonsense. So basically, when he's saying up here is we're a constitutional republic. We are a republic based on a constitution, yes, but we are a representative, democratic republic based on a constitution. They took a long time, and even that's like all, ask the founding fathers. Oh no, you can't. Get a time machine. When they dabble in political science and they're it's not a democracy? Of course it's a democracy. The democratic process is part of the whole picture. And what they're doing is saying, no, certain people have the right to vote, and we're going to determine which ones those are based on who we want in office. Because there's a lot of money in politics. Tick-tock. Too long. All right, let's get out of the politic thing. Why? I don't know. It's sucking the juice out of my batteries. It's demonic. Religious. Come on, arg. Religious institutions mislead flocks on virus. I find it extremely ironic that the Christian leaders are quick to grab their pitchforks and torches over Governor David Ike's misspoken words about capacity limits in churches, crying over rights and freedoms. When several years ago, the same individuals marched into the Capitol in an attempt to block Hawaii's same-sex. Battery is running low. I forgot. I'm sorry. Did I unplug something? Oh no. It's Monday. Just trying to. Okay. Oh! What happened? Now this is going on, but that's not going on. What happened to that one? Get on there. Device number 1, device number 2. Alright, let's just are you sure you want to use yes and then add device number 2. Add video capture. Add an existing. Add that one. Replace the same one. No. We just gotta eliminate it completely. That's right. Yes. Oh no. What are we gonna do here? Oh shoot. Just add another device. What the heck? Yes. Okay. Let's do scare number 3. 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 Okay, that was just really weird. The battery went out and the thing went down, and now I'm not going to redo this. I think I have access to editing, so I'm running on that, and this is. Is it recording? It says stop recording, so I guess it's still recording. The Black Hawaii same-sex marriage equality bill. As a heterosexual Christian, I cannot help but... That's where he has to add, I'm not gay, but let me tell you about the gay stuff. But I'm not gay. As a heterosexual Christian, I cannot help but scoff at the state of these religious institutions and the leaders who wield considerable influence over their populace and choose to gender endanger them. Excuse me. My mind was on sex for a second. Which sex are we? When the Black Death ravaged Europe in the 1300s and other centuries, nuns and priests often were infected and died taking care of victims. And nearly 7 centuries later, pastors and ministers standing in high-tech, multi-million-dollar megachurches. You're talking about those corporate Jesus deals, you know? I don't like those either. With proceeds donated by their flocks, poison their herds with disease, misinformation, and mass religious dogma. Masked religious dogma. Sounds like the name of a band. How far have we come indeed, Edmund Cho Kamuki? Oh, God. I don't know, Edmund. That's a very confusing thought. You mixed up a bunch of history, and I'm not going to undo it because I got technical problems in Raja's the 21st century. And this video delay is so insane. It's incredible. Church's major source of large-scale infections. I think it's sad that Governor Inge has once again punted the mayors the issue of COVID-19 restrictions for churches. Churches are one of the worst places for large infections. So worried about losing votes. If churches keep on holding super spreader events, you won't have people casting any votes. Terry Hunter, IA. Well, we figured out where all the COVID's coming from. It's them damn Mexicans crossing the border illegally in churches where they're making super spreader events. So now you know who to vote for. This is weird. Houston, we have a problem. Anyways, hang loose. Hang loose. Just a second. Let me see. Let me check this out here. Okay. Just checking. Hang loose. Aloha. Talk to you later. I gotta get out of here, okay? Alright. Aloha. Aloha. Oh!